I mean, we really got to work on the music. The music's got to be a little bit better than that. What's up, everybody? Massimo Didani here. I'm sharing the link. We are live here, midday with Mas, and we are day 762 of quarantine. It feels like we've gone on forever. But before we get started, we have a very, very, very special guest today. I mean, the person that probably talks me off the ledge the most, but we won't introduce him yet. Let me bring on my co-host, the head geek, president geek of Techie Geek, Mike Bloomy.
Happy May the 4th.
May the 4th. Should we bring on Christina right away?
Sure.
Hello.
What's up,
Hello.
Chris?
What's going on, guys?
Not much. So,
Mas, I like your music in your intro. It makes me dance every time.
I think he just doesn't like the hard stop.
the
Yeah,
hard
I don't
part
either.
Probably.
I could, but that would involve me like
It always
opening
makes me like jam out every time.
It would involve me opening like Premiere and moving the M marker. So maybe I'll get to it for you, Mom.
Too much work.
So, guys, I think we're going to go right into it. Obviously, the governor must have been watching this morning, and he decided that May 15th we are officially opening construction.
Did he?
Well,
The phase 1, so I can actually see, but I figured phase 1 kickoff would probably be the 15th. He said
it is, and he knows better because he doesn't want to fuck with me.
yeah, he was watching you.
He was watching. But so our guest today is somebody very, very, very special in my life. You know, as a 38-year-old man, I have a lot of. I'm blessed. Most people say they can count their real friends on one or two hands. I'm blessed that I have a lot of very, very, very good friends and close friends. Some of them my age, some of them a little younger, and some of them a little older. Most people, successful business people, are definitely blessed with a mentor. I'm proud to say I have many mentors, but this gentleman's definitely one of my mentors. He is a very, very dear friend. He's been in my life for just about 10 years. We've been close for about 5 or 6 now. Probably one of the few people that actually talks to me that I listen to. Not often, but if you think I have a heart of gold, if you think I'm very, very, very generous, I'm not a micro smidgen of what this person has done because he's changed the lives of so many people. One of the first people to go in his pocket. I'm proud to call him a friend and someone that could break his balls probably more than my own parents. Frank D'Amato, let's bring him on.
Hey.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Yeah.
How are you?
Glad to be here.
So, Frank.
Did you just pop open a beer?
Yeah. This
No, me, no. Not yet.
No, Moss did.
Oh.
He's drinking to interview you.
It's happy hour somewhere in the world.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what's up? What's up, bud? How are you?
All good, all good. Relaxing.
You know, I mean, so my friend Frank does a lot of relaxing. He's been relaxing for about 10 years now.
Yeah, but before that, I had 2 jobs for 30 years.
So Frank, tell us a little bit about your history, about who you are, what you did. But before you do that, we have 20 million viewers. If we could ask everyone,
20
just
million.
hit that share button.
All
If
right.
everyone could share quick. And Frank, I just want you to know, Cosmo,
Yes.
my new boss, says hi.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening.
So
So,
tell us a little bit about yourself.
I am a high school dropout. I was very fortunate to find the commodity exchange at the age of 19. Started down there as a runner, just running orders to the pits, and worked my way up through the ranks. And I was lucky enough to have someone bring me into a partnership and started our own business and took it to a different level after about 10 years, and then had the greatest career ever down there. It was like being in a high school cafeteria. and was very fortunate to retire about 10 years ago, and doing a little real estate now and trying to keep Moss in line.
Well, I mean, let's be honest, Frank. It's really not easy to keep me in line, no?
No.
So if you had to like, describe me in a couple of and please be brutally honest.
Oh no, I would never lie.
I need you to be honest. So if you had to describe me, and please don't hold back, in a couple of phrases, please. This is your time to go public and have fun with this.
Well, you either love Moss or you hate Moss. There's no in between. There's definitely no in between. He has the biggest heart in the world, but he's very blunt in saying things and
Respectfully
speaking. No disrespect.
But you're a dick.
Yeah, and he'll let you know. And but we've had a good relationship. We met at one of I used to have a couple of bagel stores, and we actually met in one of the bagel stores when he used to come in and have breakfast, and then he'd come in and have breakfast with me every morning. And then we got real close about 5 years ago. I had a hip surgery, and I couldn't come out of the house for a couple of weeks. And I'll never forget this. And I always say that this is probably the biggest thing that kept us the closest. I mean, we knew each other, but not well enough. Every morning he'd come to my house with coffee for me. And to me, that was a huge deal. And it probably changed our relationship to a new level. And now we spend every morning together for the last 5 years, probably.
Well, before I rebuttal, Anthony Rappaciulo is saying, Frank, that we finally have real talent on Midday with Moss because COVID Talks gets 3 viewers every day at 7 o'clock. But Frank, thank God, Frank just recently had his second hip done, and thank God he got in a good position prior the COVID-19. Because if I had to buy coffee for me and him every day, I wouldn't be able to afford it. Times are tough.
I just figured out how much money. I mean, since I don't work anymore, I'm on a fixed budget.
Times are tough
in retirement. So now I just figured out I probably spend about $1,500 a month on coffee.
It's a coffee problem. So Frank and I every morning. So it's a touchback. Frank had a piece of real estate on Page Avenue. We used to go there every day for coffee. And then from there, we moved it over to his house, and then we started going over the country. And it's funny because I actually asked if the booth at Country can be like, this is Moss and Frank's booth. Because like sometimes people have no respect when we go there. Like, we're there every day. That's our seat.
We get very sensitive if someone's sitting in our booth in the morning.
Send me a picture of what booth it is and what time you normally go.
Mike, you're never coming out of the house again because you're a germaphobe.
I will come out once this New York Boys is over, and me and Christine will be at your seat every day.
You guys go to the same Country, the one next to Stop and Shop?
No, they go to the
what are we, communists?
That's not our country.
I got you.
So we go, we have our coffee, but people started trying to you see that now. You see, the good thing about when you have a good friend, right? You have those other people where you have to have a conversation. There are days Frank and I have coffee and we don't even speak. Those are the best days.
We know when someone's having a bad week. We know each other so well. Like if he comes in and is having a bad, I'll just sit there and be quiet. And
sometimes you just need the company.
Well, sometimes he doesn't even get off the phone the whole time he's doing, and he just moves. I'll see you later. Okay.
Now, do you meet there or you pick him up?
No, we meet there because he goes straight to work.
I'm not retired, Mike. I mean, some people aren't fortunate enough to retire at the young lustrous age of 48 years old, like my handsome friend. Retired, 48, living life, enjoying spending quality time with the lovely Teresa and Chloe, and it just Anthony Girardi wants Teresa on the interview. And Ben
coming in, she'll start yelling at you.
Moss on the phone? No way. Oh yeah. Well, you know what it is
Now,
so. But
in the beginning of this, you were going together, though, weren't you? Picking Frank up in the beginning of the
well, so in the beginning, my good friend had to have his other hip replaced, and like we just you're not supposed to drive for for a couple of weeks after hip surgery. So I like to be there for the elderly. I like to do the right thing.
Yeah, he just called you the elderly. Frank, what cup did you have there? Was that a Dunkin' cup?
That is a Dunkin' cup. Yeah.
How does it compare to country?
I'm a country fan, big country fan.
Yeah, I miss country.
I go in the morning, I get country for myself, then I have to go to Dunkin' for my wife and daughter. They don't like country, so.
Really?
But Mike, you see, you got to understand the dynamics. So we have our coffee, and we sit there and we talk. And and one thing about Frank, I mean, Frank taught a little bit about his background. He dropped out of high school, he worked hard, and it's funny because when I'm sitting there, and as you know, and I'm going off on a riff, F this one, F that one, and Frank's like, "Boss, your you don't need, your customers don't need you, you need them," and he'll talk me off the ledge and bring me back to reality.
I had a partner for 30 years on Wall Street, and we were total opposites when it came to how to handle a customer. And my philosophy is always, the customer's right, make them happy, we'll figure it out later. There's no reason to sit there and ever argue with a customer. You'll make it back. Maybe you'll lose something this time, but you'll always make it back if you continue to have customers. But if you sit there and get tit for tat with a customer, you're going to lose. It's not.
Especially on Staten Island, where it's so small, and that one person is going to go be vocal about it on Facebook. Staten Island Parents Uncensored, and it's going to become a nightmare for you.
Yeah, it's you could always make money back. You got to learn. You can't win every battle and just move on and keep them happy. You'll fix it at another point, but now you can't sit there and argue with them.
Right. Look, Frank, it's like you're at country with him right now. He's on his phone paying zero attention.
Yeah.
No, I'm actually looking for some photos. I just emailed you a photo, Mr. Bloomy.
Okay.
Of Frank and I at Country Donuts, just so we can make it relevant.
All right. Now, Frank, does he ever talk about me? Has he ever said anything bad about me at one of these?
Bad about you? No. He speaks well of all the people that he's in contact with on the executive board and everything like that. I call it the Billionaire Boys Club.
So, Frank, why do you call us the Billionaire Boys?
Well, because, I mean, Mas, come on. You got a couple of dollars. You don't, There we are.
All right, good. Now we know your seat. Christina, once we're out of quarantine, that's where we'll be.
So Mike, I sent you a couple of more photos. I was a little unprepared, but, I figured we have some fun with this a little bit. Hold on.
Why do you have to sideways photo?
Windy out.
I'm just sending them to you, but it's kind of funny.
I made you send because I only got 2 so far.
I think I sent 2 or 3.
Well, we've been planning our 100th birthday party.
It's going to be great.
Between the 2 of you?
Yes. So in a little over a year, I'll be 60 and Mas will be 40.
Nice.
That'll be fun.
100-year celebration.
100 years.
Perfect.
Now, are your birthdays at least close to each other, or not even close?
I'm September 2nd, Frank.
August, he's September.
Yeah. So the best part is Teresa and Desiree are going to pay for this.
This one's sideways, but that's how Mas sent it to me. But
you don't know how to turn, Frank, a fucking IT guy that can't turn a picture. You don't know how to turn a picture?
I can, but I have to open up Photoshop.
Just turn your head.
Turn your head, just go like that. If you're on your mobile device, turn the mobile device.
We have a lot of coffee. And what's the last picture? Do you get that last picture?
Let me look. Hold on.
Yeah. So you know what it is? When people retire, you got to take care of them. And, sometimes you got to give them money. Sometimes you got to buy them food. In my case,
clothe them?
What I have to do is I have to clothe my friends. Anytime you're ready, Mike. That's the punchline.
I just downloaded. Can you give me a second? Like you just. I don't have to do this. I could quit right now. I don't gotta do this.
I mean, you don't have the right IT here. I mean, what's the speed here?
Oh my god.
Oh, he's a pain. If I was Gotham After Dark, I'd have to actually like leave. Like you sent up the mic.
You'd still be in the green room.
There we go. Turn your head.
Mary.
That's what I got to do. I got to give my friends clothes. You know, he's on a budget. You know what I'm saying? So I got to throw him a couple shirts and sweatshirts a little bit. But, you know.
Frank.
I mean, if you want to ask somebody about movies, Mike, this is your guy.
All right, well, Frank, what's your thought? Do you like Star
I'm
Wars?
not a Star Wars guy.
No?
No. I'm all comedies from the 70s and 80s, like basically.
Like Fast Times at Ridgemont High,
yeah.
Animal House. Those
Animal
are great.
House is one of my favorite movies.
We need clam sauce, Coke, no ice.
What movie was that from?
Fast Times at Richmond High.
Was it? I haven't seen that in so long. And wasn't what was her name? The girl was she became like super famous. Phoebe Cates, right? And then didn't she marry someone much older than her, like a director, right?
I believe so, yes. But she was a heartthrob back then.
Right, in that one scene in the pool scene when the judge was in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Look, that is a great movie. And it holds up. I probably watched it 2-3 years ago, and it held up.
Yeah, I'm a creature of habit. I watch all the same old reruns and stuff. So
Frank's a good person to ask about pizza. He knows a lot about pizza.
Yeah. What's your favorite pizza on Staten Island?
Staten Island is probably Joe and Pat's, Danino's, for Square Brothers.
The what? Brothers over on Port Richmond?
Yes, yeah.
So it used to be amazing. I feel like lately, like in the past year, I haven't been happy with it. But that used to be one of my favorite squares.
Yeah, we have a Danino's out here in Jersey also, so that they deliver. And
Todd goes there. He was talking about that the other day.
Is there more than the one in Magawan, or is that the one that delivers?
No, this is down in in Brick, but there's about 3 in Jersey now.
Wow.
Yeah, because Todd gets the one from I think Magawan.
He goes to you know what is Mike? He goes to my friend Frank. He's down. You know, he's on the southern estate. He's down.
He's in Brick. He's down south.
Yeah, you know, he says Brick, but he's on the river. You know, 300,000 square foot house, 14 boats in the backyard.
Oh, so he has his own town. I get it.
He has his own town. It's the Monowitz.
So the Ninos, they're actually just in his house cooking in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Sometimes Mike Burke personally goes there to make his own pizza in his backyard in the pizza oven.
Well, we did that at in Staten Island. Moss threw the greatest party. I got to give him hats off. My both kids graduated from high school and college 2 years ago at the same time. So Moss blew up my backyard like I've never seen a party before in my life. He did a fantastic job. Couldn't have been any better.
I'm pretty good at spending other people's money and throwing parties. I'm pretty good. I can't really argue that fact. I'm looking for the video right now as we speak. Sorry.
Yeah, we did.
And I'm looking for an image that I want to put up here. I hope that our friend Tom Bangus is watching. Tom, if you're here, shoot us a comment.
We can't trust Tom Bangus.
Well, I feel bad for Tom.
Teresa said you didn't do a good job. She just walked in here.
You know what it is with Teresa? I think she secretly likes me, Frank. I'm going to publicly go out here in front of millions of viewers. You know, she's trusting me with her eyes every time I come to your house. It's a little uncomfortable. She might have a thing for me.
She got a fetish.
She might have a fetish. I'm just throwing it out there, you know. And hold on, I'm almost looking. I'm almost there. Hold on. I'm looking for the video. The video is a good video of the party. That was a good time. Frankie Boy graduated Farrell. Rosina graduated St. John's. But Frank gave the best speech ever. He goes, I've been taking care of things for a long time. You now graduated. You're on your own. How are you making out with that?
Not so good.
I mean, I personally feel that Range Rover Row should be on her own now. She's working. I think you should cut her off.
Ro, they want to cut you off, honey.
Are you trying to get part of that inheritance too? From will you
No.
try to collect everyone's inheritance?
Well, he wants to kill off his whole family. He was hoping they died in a plane crash. Remember?
Yeah.
May
I
George,
mean,
may the fourth be with you.
I told Frank that morning, I got a couple of mentors. They're starting to get up there in age, and I started prepping their eulogy. What are we doing here?
Look who was with Tom today.
That is definitely not social distancing.
Well, he was picking up these slot machines from Tom, and I don't think Tom realizes that Jimmy's the one we talk about who he's everywhere. And Tom's kind of afraid, so I was like, uh-oh. I texted Tom back. I was like, don't get that close to Jimmy.
Is he really that close to him? Tom,
Yeah.
you may have corona. Hold on.
So,
I found the video. I'm emailing it to myself because you can't manage to get the video the right way.
those colors go really good together, Christina. Look, that red and that blue.
So Frank, what else? I mean, that's it. I told everyone he's going to be brutal. He's going to rip me. You've been pretty humble. I'm a little disappointed.
Well, I'm trying not to hurt your feelings.
I have no
You're
feeling.
very sensitive, and you're not that big of a deal, bro.
I think I'm kind of a big deal.
In the realm of things, no.
Oh,
I mean, do you really feel I'm not a big deal? Is that really your thought process here?
Nah, in Staten Island, you're a big deal.
I'm a big deal. I'm a big fish in a small pond.
he's a big deal in the DJ industry.
That's
Give him
very important to be the top of your game, no matter what it is or where it is, and you are.
I try. I mean, I'm no Mike Bloomfield.
What did I do?
You guys are very fortunate to do something that you're passionate about. And I mean, everybody wants to do whatever their dream is in life. Now, you take your dream and you make a career out of it. There's nothing in the world better than that. I mean, you guys are very fortunate that you're able to control your own destiny. And you should be proud of yourselves.
Well, thank you. But
Thank
my
you.
real destiny is I really wanted to be a porn star.
And that's not happening.
They said it was going to be a small show.
Get shorty.
Maybe. I'm trying to send this video. It won't go through.
Who are you trying to send it to me? To me?
Nah, you know what it is? It's probably too big of a file. This is the problem. You can't trust. This is the problem with these IT guys, Frank. They put these blockers on you, and they're trying to screw you up here a little bit.
That's for you, Moss.
I can't see it. Hold on. I'm still working on this IT issue.
Kind of a big deal.
It's really what I am. I mean, it's not easy. I've been trying to explain to everybody for a long time. I'm like the guy that when you got a problem, you come to me. I'm like the Godfather, and I just kind of figure it out, and I'm just here. I'm just here to do the best I can, to figure it out.
Oh, the Don. Dapper Don.
I can't. I'm gonna have to do this ghetto style, Mike.
Okay. Just hold the video up to the phone, to the camera.
This is courtesy of Techie Geek.
What did I do?
You're the guy that couldn't figure it out.
He's got to blame somebody if he can't do something right.
Yeah, I know. Figures.
That was in the backyard.
I got to find a better way. This is doing no justice. Hold on. Let me open the video. Let me edit it. You ask Frank about movies or pizzerias while I edit this.
All right, Frank, do you like peanut butter?
Love peanut butter.
Ugh, really?
Huge. I usually have for breakfast every
Yes, Frank.
peanut
Yes.
butter and banana
Yes.
on
Perfect. Love
anything.
that.
And peanut butter and jelly is always a go-to
Oh,
any
Yeah.
time of day or night.
Yeah.
sardines? You like sardines?
No.
I love
I don't like
sardines.
sardines
Nice
either.
can of fish. You don't like that?
No.
I don't like black either.
Do you like lox?
No. I'm not a
Oh.
big fish guy. I mean, I'll eat shrimp and lobster, but
I like tuna.
tuna fish, things like that.
You
But
know, like the tuna fish is what? Albacore tuna. It's the cheap tuna.
If
But
you get
the
lucky,
tuna
you gotta get the
steak-
albacore.
Well, albacore is good. Is the expensive one or the cheap one?
It's the better tasting one and the chunky stuff. I don't like the canned
Yeah.
tuna. That's
Have you ever
tuna.
had a tuna steak, like an actual steak of tuna
It's
fish?
expensive as hell.
Oh, and it's delicious. Like I never thought I would like it. It was delicious.
I had real legit sushi at this sushi restaurant in the city. I can't remember the name, but it was one of those like places where the fish is so good it like melts in your mouth like butter. It's not like, going to the mall sushi place. It's like the fish was amazing, and I had a piece of tuna there. Oh my god.
I miss what's
Love
that
it.
place I like in the mall?
Sarku?
Sarku, yeah. I miss Sarku.
Roy Rogers?
Roy, I do miss a good Roy Rogers sandwich. That was the best. Frank could get him. He just has to hop on the turnpike and go
They're
to a
in Jersey,
restaurant.
yeah, at the rest stop.
He'll probably ask you for a reimbursement. When I used to bring him,
is actually one about 10 minutes from here.
All right, I'll go visit Frank. I love Roy Rogers. Are they still good? Have you been recently?
No. I haven't been in a long time.
All right, how about
My
breakfast?
fast food go-to. Breakfast what?
No, go ahead. Where's your go to fast food? Go finish that first.
Banana Cars and the other roast beef place in Brooklyn.
Rollin' Roaster.
Rolling Roaster.
I love Rollin' Roaster.
Those are my go-to.
no video.
What about, are you a fan of breakfast for dinner?
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that. I once in a while we change it up. My wife will make pancakes and eggs for us for dinner sometimes.
I'm gonna start going through guests. No guest that likes breakfast for dinner is allowed on any of these shows.
I love breakfast for dinner. In fact, I think I'm going to go get a bacon, egg, and cheese after the show.
Well, Glenn Fiore, Frank, Brendan, and Carl, your old neighborhood.
That's it.
Okay, just so everyone knows, at Home Depot on Forest Avenue, they did $18,000 in paint sales today, and $200,000 in sales for the whole store. Just so we're getting the update. Ahi tuna, that's the
People
expensive.
out here, and it took me about a half hour to get in the store. The line was down the block.
So what is it? They're only letting a certain amount of people in the store at a time?
They let as they're only allowed, I think, 25% occupancy, and they let as 5 people come out, 5 people go in, and they just they monitor it, and they make sure everybody's got face masks on, and they sanitize your cart before you take a cart.
I really do miss Home Depot. Like that's my go-to. Like in my older age, I love walking around Home Depot, touching tools, putting, nuts and bolts in my hands, Now I can't do any of that, and I miss it. I can't wait till I can go walk into Home Depot.
You could do it. I mean, you just gotta use common sense.
Yeah, I just wait till it's over.
Where's Bentley?
You say wait till it's over because you're gonna have to live, and you're just gonna have to learn how to live with these rules. I mean, I don't think it's gonna be like they're gonna turn on a switch and everything will be fine.
No, it's not. Yeah, it's not on or off. There's going to be a pattern until a vaccine. It's going to be some normalcy.
You're going to go out to eat in a restaurant, and it'll be the table maybe in the beginning.
Frank, what's your favorite restaurant?
There's only one restaurant.
What restaurant is that?
La Sorella La Fontana.
That's where you live. Wait, Todd, look at Casal Jewelers. Say hi. Bye.
Hi.
Where is he, Todd? Where's
he
Todd?
just passed Casal Jewelers.
I mean, Frank, what's your opinion about this Todd guy? Would you like Todd or do you not like Todd?
I think he's got a great personality, and his voice is incredible.
God bless you, Frank DiMaio. God bless you, sir.
Yeah, I think
Thank you.
I had actually told Mas about that a while ago. I said, your voice sounds perfect for any kind of television, doing ads and stuff like that. You sound fantastic. I think that's.
I think he has a great voice, but I think Tom Bangus has him beat for the better
I think
voice.
Todd's got a great face for radio.
I do. I have a great
Both
face
have
for
great
radio.
voices.
Yeah, I think Moss needs to come up with some new jokes. You've over the 7 weeks, you're really repeating them.
We have
Mike,
a legitimate fire here, folks.
Mike, I think
Live breaking news.
Where is this? That's the cigar shop, or is that the long place?
Looks like some garbage went on fire.
85 truck. That's 85. That's the monster truck. 165, 85.
Is that a ladder, an engine, or a water truck?
That is not an engine. That is a truck. They would be doing the search and rescue. Maybe Tom could turn around and not you fucking pansy. Where are you going?
Shut up. Pull over right there on the side.
You're with Mike. I hear him next to you. You're in the car with Mike.
They're probably going to eat lunch. They're probably not being productive. Okay.
What's up?
That is not social distancing. There is no mask.
He's in my chain.
There's no such thing as a chain.
What do you say? I don't know. Can't really matter. Frank, how you doing, by the way? How's your day going?
It's going great. What could be bad?
Excellent. How you holding up with all this quarantine nonsense?
I was just telling these guys earlier. I came up to Jersey about 3-4 days ago. I feel like it doesn't even feel like anything happened down here right now.
Wow.
I haven't really on the water. There's hundreds of boats out, all over the place. You notice it in the stores, but every place else, people walking around, bicycling. It really. I think as soon as, like I said, as soon as the weather broke, people were out in droves. I mean,
Did you get a chance to enjoy yourself this weekend?
Yes, I was out on the boat all weekend.
The boat.
Excellent.
It's more like a yacht. It's like anything over 150 feet is not a boat. So
Hey.
Mike, I'm sharing my screen.
All right, you share screen, but right before you do that, hey Todd, I hope Tom is still watching. Look who Tom was with today. What's your thought on this?
That is. Wait, that's Jimmy.
Jimmy and Tom Bannis together.
That's Jimmy and Tom Bannis together.
At least Jimmy's wearing a mask.
I know, thank God.
Yes.
Jimmy today wasn't feeling well this morning.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Never good
Sorry,
for
Tom.
anyone.
All right,
So-
what are we?
Hold on.
Oh, look at that guy.
That's not a good picture.
Wow.
Hey,
That's
Mr.
impressive.
Mr. DJ, who sings that?
I have no idea.
I have no idea, but all I know is so Frank has two kids.
Blink 182.
No.
Is it Blink 182?
No, it's lit.
Lit. Kidding.
So you got to be 21 years old to get into DJs. There may be a guy or two that you may be able to be under the age, and maybe we could get you in the DJ booth. And so I've been busting Frank's daughter before she was 21, her chops, and his son going to DJs, and they actually said I was too old to go to DJs. So sure enough, they wind up going to DJs, and I'm on vacation the day they decide to go, and he decided to buy the bar. Tell him, Frank.
I got overserved, I think. That's what I'm thinking.
You overboard.
I was hanging out with 21-year-olds on a Sunday afternoon, and
I'm sure they were buying you shots left and right.
Well, I kind of bought probably, I'm going to say at least 1,000 shots at that.
Attaboy.
No, literally, he bought the bar. People were like, your friend's here. He bought the bar.
I got a little out of control.
That's great.
There's
We've all
nothing
been
wrong.
there, Frank. Always got a little out of control.
I was only there for probably 2 hours. I went home probably like 4 in the afternoon and slept till the next day.
So, Frank, I mean, as a man that's a little older, a little wiser, tell us your theory about waking up and going to bed in the same day. I think that's important for all of us to learn.
All right. Well, you guys should learn this rule as you get older. Once you pass your mid-50s, you need to go to bed the same day you wake up.
Yeah, I do that anyway.
Yeah, so do I.
It's a simple rule.
Mm-hmm.
You need to go to bed before midnight. And you wake
Yeah.
up fresh the next day.
My sleep is like non-negotiable at this point in my life. I've come to realize like I'm a bad person if I don't get like 7-8 hours of sleep the next day. I'm gonna be in such a bad mood. Like I wouldn't want to be around me. So I need to give myself that sleep so I can show up the next day as me.
When
Not
I
zombie me.
was psychotic with sleep.
Yeah.
I would get up at around 4:30, 5 o'clock, but I'd go to sleep like 7:30 at night. My friends were going out, and I would go to sleep because I was psychotic. You know, where I was well rested.
It's important. You're more productive if you get more sleep. Like it's, you know, it doesn't decrease productivity. It's such like a old wives' tale mindset. You know.
Old wives' tale. Are you calling my friend old?
No, he agrees with me.
What's up, Dom?
What's
Hey,
up,
Todd, where are you? What are you like? There's no stores where you are. What are you getting the drone out for?
Todd was going to come by Partners in Sound.
The day is not over, my friend. So we are currently filming for the Staten Island Economic Development Corporation. This is on location with Gotham Trinity Productions. We are finishing up part 3 of the trilogy for Cesar Claro, the Bohemian Rhapsody shoot. Now, we've already had the pleasure of having Mike Bloomfield in my car. This car, in fact, he sat in that seat, and you're going to see him jamming out the Bohemian Rhapsody. And Moss did it as well.
I sat behind you.
Oh, you sat behind me?
Yeah.
Nah. All right. Well, close enough. You were back
Oh,
there.
whose house
Anyway.
are you at?
Well, no, we're just setting up the camera mount right now to the car. Here, let's get a little inside look of how Gotham functions. So, well, we're still.
Your Bluetooth is still on,
Can't
buddy.
hear you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So this is the rig.
Nice.
We got it propped to the car. We got it secured to the mirror, and then I hold it from inside, and I can turn it back.
And where will you be driving by?
Well, right now it's funny that you say Casal. We're coming here to get Casal and the I Love Staten Island sign, and then we'll go into Daddy-O's.
Why don't you go by the Techie Geek building?
And Island Ford as well.
Hey, show Mike your phone right now. I want to show him something. Mike, this is for sale. Nice picture. I think you'd like it. It looked perfect in your setup.
What is that? Oh, that's cool. How big
It's
is it?
$850.
Oh, I'm unemployed.
75 years. Nice. Anyway, so that's what we're doing. We're going to get Casal Jewelers, Island Ford, Daddy-O's, St. John's, Wagner, College of Staten Island, a bunch of members, and that's what we're doing. We're going all over the island today. Got a beautiful day, a little bit of cloud cover that helps us. So, yeah, it'll be good.
Todd, could you have your car 1 more second, please?
Yeah, why?
I want a live look. I have your car, and I'll tell you what to do.
With my phone?
Yes, with your phone. Go to your passenger side. And why don't you show your rims to everybody so they can see how your quality of driving is?
You said show your rims. Oh.
We want to see the curb rash on the rims.
Okay, well, the story behind that is we were filming something and we were trying to get closer for the shot, and we got right up on the curb. So we could, it happened.
Don't defend him. Those rims are destroyed.
I can't believe Graziuso fixing the front seat. That's a small car.
The SIDC put me in a car with him. He can't even drive. He hits the curbs as he drives.
So
the curb, they jump out at you, right, Frank? When you're driving, curbs jump out at you. They have a life of their own, Frank, no?
I've had more accidents in my driveway than any place else.
Frank, let's talk about this a little bit. So realistically, when you think of my wife and I, she hit the fucking lotto with me, no?
No.
What?
No.
So tell us your opinion about my relationship with Desiree.
She doesn't even pay attention to him. She's the best person for you because she doesn't get into any of your BS. She just doesn't pay attention to you. Like, she doesn't get excited. She's just very low key and doesn't get excited with all his BS.
But
He's going crazy and she just doesn't pay attention.
I mean, she's not Desiree. She's Moss's wife. You would agree on this comment, no?
No.
Yeah, to say.
So you're basically siding with my wife.
Yes.
So you bet.
Yes.
Todd, you can only come on Gotham After Dark 2 nights a week because you're whipped. So don't say a word.
No, I come on Gotham After Dark when I want to come on. It's my
You,
show.
you think that because she doesn't harass you, she just doesn't want to deal with you.
Well, what do you mean by that?
I mean that you get so crazy that she just leaves you alone.
So you basically say she's ignoring me?
Yes.
Most people ignore me. Do you ignore me sometimes?
Yeah, why? Doesn't everybody?
So, Frank, what was your first opinion of Massimo?
Well, you know, he could come off a little cocky and arrogant at certain points, but you got to get inside of him.
You got to what?
You got to get inside of him and realize that, you know, he thinks he's a big deal. Oh, Massimo the Don, I'm kind of a big deal. You know, what does it sound? You know,
Yes.
you gotta
I love this guy.
You gotta
I
break.
love that we finally have someone that could fuck with Moss like no one else has fucked with Moss before.
Have you ever made Moss cry?
Made him cry? No, but
Oh.
we have a very interesting dynamic, I guess. We'll leave each other alone when we know we're at a point. But I mean, I basically walk him off the edge most of the time. I got to calm him down and let, you know, everything is the end of the world with Moss. If you know Moss, when something happens, it's the end of the world. You know, oh my God, I don't know what I'm going to do. Take it easy. Take a deep breath. Relax. You're going to figure it out. It's not that big a deal. It's going to all work out.
Take a look at that comment.
If I got $1 for every guy that's got inside Moss, it might be the other way around, y'all.
Right.
See, I mean, I used to be a neurotic when I worked. But in the last 10 years, I've learned to just take a back seat, relax, don't let all the...
Todd, I'll give you $500 if you drive into that car.
500.
The cassette.
Actually, no, I'm not saying that because it's probably illegal if you do that.
Nobody's shooting you. It's not recording.
Who's yelling at you?
There's people yell at us all day long. This guy comes out and goes, "What are you shooting? Not you. Get the fuck out of my shot. Move the fuck out of the way."
Did he come out of Max Escas?
No. Everybody comes out of Mass X is really nice and sweetheart. This is another place.
Turn your camera to the right. Let's see where you are.
No, it wasn't here.
Huh.
There's a nice car. There's Max's Esca. Yeah. What?
All right, we've lost interest in you guys. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Go, tell them to go videotape for the SIADC. They're probably getting paid by the SIADC to promote on my show.
Oh, probably. I would truly believe that. Drive into the firehouse.
Tell me you know Moss.
Yeah, see if they need PPE.
I mean,
oh God.
So Frank, let's continue to talk about, you know, the way you talk me off the ledge. I mean, you know, there's some mornings I'm fired up, 7:38, 7:40 in the morning, and I'm fucking flying at 100 miles an hour.
Good morning, Moss. How you doing? Oh, you know, I don't know what I'm going to do today. It's crazy. I got 50 jobs. I don't have enough people. You believe this guy just called me and wants to cancel? This guy needs a mic. I don't know what I'm going to do. You're going to do it. That's what you do for a living.
I figure it out, bud. I figure it out.
You don't have a choice when you're in business for yourself. Listen,
So
you could go get a job and get a paycheck every week if that's what you want, but you chose not to. So you got to deal with BS and deal with people. Your job is not difficult. It's dealing with the people that work for you. That's the difficult part in any business.
So you're saying like dealing with people like Dave?
No, he's probably dealing with you.
Oh, so you're defending Dave now.
Dave, Mary, I feel bad for them. They got to deal with you on a daily basis. That's not an easy job.
What about Renee?
I don't know about Renee, but I see Mary. I feel bad for Mary. She takes the brunt of your BS every day.
What about Dave is saying thank you, Frank. I know you can't watch the video and look at
Hey, Dave is the guy that made fun of my watch, right?
Oh, that's Justin.
Oh, that's Justin. Okay.
Why did someone make fun of your watch?
So I was at a party, and Masa's guys were DJing. So he didn't really know me, I don't think. And I don't know, they were asking for watches for the kids to do
a scavenger hunt.
Yeah, do a game, and we wanted Rolexes. So I took mine off. This is not real, he tells me. This is a fake one. So he insulted me a little bit. So I had to call his boss and tell him.
Did that guy get fired?
No, he's his number one DJ now.
Can't mess with Justin. He's part of your tribe, Mike.
What's that? Half Jewish?
We can't.
Only
mess
the good half.
Only the good half.
Only the good half.
I mean, you don't feel bad for Anthony or Mike, Frank?
Do I feel bad for them? No, they know how to deal with you now after all these years. They don't pay attention to you anymore.
Mike G's commenting that I'm going to make. Are you going to make Renee cry? Stop it.
Renee's a good person.
They're all good people. They deal with me, but it starts off with you. It's like, so if I'm having a bad day, it's probably because you started.
Well, listen, I in the afternoon I try to get him coffee and bring it to the office.
He does.
He won't even come down to get his coffee.
You're fucking scared to have coffee with me in the morning all of a sudden.
So they think that, and initially that the people that work there thought like he's driving coffee in the afternoon. I
got to tell the story. So Frank's retired. He did very well for himself. He's just enjoying life now. So, the guys that work for us. So in the morning, Frank and I would go for coffee. So like 2, 3 o'clock, what else do retired people do? They go get coffee again. The highlight of their day is to run into important people like me. So anyway, so Frank would come by the office anywhere between like 2 and 3 o'clock and drop off coffee. The kid's a terrible driver. Anyway, so every day Frank would drop off coffee. So some of the guys at work would be like, oh, that's so nice. Our boss employed this elderly man that probably needs a job to bring him coffee every day. But at that time, Frank was showing up in the Jeep. Then he pulled up to the S-Class, and they're like, wow, Moss bought him a Mercedes to deliver him coffee. I mean, your staff can be so gullible. But, I try to give, what it is? I look at my friend Frank. I give him purpose. I break his balls. I give him little jobs to do to keep him motivated.
So his whole reason for living is basically to deliver you coffee.
You keep me alive, huh?
I keep the fucking blood flowing in his veins.
He's married with a wife and kids. They don't do anything. Him bringing you country is what keeps him going.
Well, Teresa, I love Teresa, but she's crazy. That's why me and her get along. She's crazy. I'm crazy. We fight like cat and dogs. It's great.
Who's crazier, you or her?
Probably 50-50. It's 50-50. Oh, I love him.
Todd just wait. Todd just sneezed all over himself.
And he definitely
he's acting like we're gonna catch it. Mike is directly next to him.
I sneeze like this.
Yeah, and that germ is in that whole vehicle now. So let me ask you a question.
My freaking elbow. Give me a break, will you?
It deflects. You're right there. All right, so let me ask you a question. When you're ill and Mike is ill, will I be running Gotham after dark? You guys will give me access because you're going to be too sick to do it.
Listen, if you two die in Corona, I'm not canceling an episode. All right, we're just gonna keep going.
Yeah, it's a memorandum. We're just gonna do your episode.
Mike, have you left the house since all this?
What does that mean?
All right, here we go. Coming up and doing a shot right now.
They're saying you're a germaphobe. Have you left like your house?
To do what? Have I left my house to do non-essential stuff? No. Have I left my house? I went to Country Donuts the other day. Yes, to go pick up donuts for my daughter because she asked. In protest, my daughter said, "I want donuts, Daddy," and I went and got her donuts. That was the first time I left my house in probably 10 days.
Really?
Yeah.
God bless. I mean, I have to get at least. I'll drive around for hours sometimes just to get out of the house to keep myself. I can't sit still.
I would like to do that, but I don't want to. I don't want to leave my family, and then by the time they go to bed, then I'm like, what am I going to drive around in the dark? So I do this show with Moss and Todd and Christina to keep myself sane. And I'm staying home to keep other people alive. I'm making this sacrifice. This is not what I want to do. Am I a germaphobe? Yes, but at the same time, it's not me being a germaphobe that I'm not leaving. It's me respecting science and what is being asked of us to do.
Well, I agree with what's being asked, but I think that you need to at least get outside the house and.
Oh yeah, this whole weekend I was in my backyard the whole weekend.
And you didn't melt?
Nope. I'm not. I sit out on my front porch, and I'll sit outside on my front porch. I've had my in-laws came over, my mom came over. We sit 10 feet apart, and I let but that's it. So I'm not saying I'm not. I leave my house. It's not airborne. It's not like if I go outside, it's going to attack me. But I don't go where I'm not supposed to go.
And on the other hand, you have Moss, who doesn't listen to anybody. And well, you can put that on now, but I've gone to Montalbano's to pick up food, and there he is walking around, no mask, and I try to explain to him.
Come in my store.
It's not your store.
It's closed to the public. It is basically a privilege that we allow you in. We only let you in because you're friends with me.
Hey, look where we are, guys.
Where are we? Oh, specialties, Vinny. Yeah.
There you go.
What's up? Hey.
Is Vinny there?
No, and there's the Campagna that's never going to.
Oh, where's Island Ford left?
Frank.
Island Ford is not even on Highland Boulevard. Where are you going?
The guy's from Jersey. You don't know his
Island Auto Group.
Oh, that's that way. Yeah.
That was cute.
I actually thought he meant Island Auto Group due to the fact I thought they were part of the group. So, Frank, let me tell you the type of money Bloom is making. He has someone to pick up his dog shit.
She did come on Saturday.
He has a service that comes in and picks up his fucking dog shit.
Wow.
In his house?
It costs $20 a month. Or
Whoa, $20.
Maybe a week, but it's well worth it.
$20?
Yeah.
Wait,
What?
yeah, wait, explain.
Where is this dog shit? Is it in your house? Is it around the house?
Yeah. My dog shits around the house, and once a week we have a service come in and clean.
That's fucking gross.
No, my backyard. The dog shits in the backyard, and twice a week a woman comes and she cleans it. He's
that way and then come back around.
yeah. There's Island.
Oh, that's right there. Oh, that's just Island.
You guys up.
So yes, that's what occurs. Twice a week, the woman comes. She opens the gate. She lets herself in. She goes around. She picks up the dog poop and she throws it out.
Do you sometimes shit in the backyard just to give her a little extra work?
To make sure she's picking it up occasionally. Yeah. Oh, and good news.
I at my house.
What?
I'm the poop guy at my house.
Oh yeah. Well, I my time is important. So if it costs me $80 a month and I save 2 hours and I make $300 in those 2 hours.
Whoa! You bill out $150 an hour? I gotta rethink this fucking IT bill here at Partners in Town.
Well, that's cheap, by the way. On site is more than that.
Oh, Dave thinks you should teach the dog to use the bidet.
I would love to, but he's old. You can't teach old dogs new tricks.
That's a bad get.
Would you ever film this? Like do a live feed? What do you want me to film? You want me to? I have cameras. I can pull up the cameras of the dog of her picking up poop.
I want to see video footage on Midday with Maz tomorrow of her picking up dog poop.
I can have it in 5 seconds. Hold on.
I call your bluff. 5, 4.
Here we go.
2.
All right, hold on. Like,
Frank,
I just got to find one on the ring. Hold on.
Oh, here we go. The ring.
The ring. The ring is on fire. When was she here? She was here Saturday. So
You're
I gotta go.
stalling. You are stalling, Bloomy. You are stalling. Frank, you think he's stalling?
Yeah, there's no real poop lady.
Come to this that you're trying to look at someone picking up dog poo. This is
Bob Zarelli says hello, Frank.
love Bob Zarelli.
So when are you coming back to Shaolin?
Probably Friday.
Nice. Maybe I'll come visit you. I'll stay on the other side of the estate. We can wave to each other.
Yeah, I don't have an estate, my friend.
Anybody that has an elevator in their house has an estate in my book. That's all I'm going to say.
Anybody can get an elevator in there.
You have an elevator? He has a bad hip. He needs it.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, right away, fucking Bloomy. You're supposed to be on my side, Bloomy.
Do you have a bidet in your house? Bidets are the best.
No, I don't actually.
You should get one. You should look into that.
Here we go. This Frank bidet. People will pick up his shit. Think about that.
Everything I have is related to some form of shit.
Are you scared of shit?
Yeah.
You're still working, Moss. You're not working right now. So.
I'm not working. Times are tough.
When was the poop lady here?
What else is Island Auto Group? Mazda and what else?
Oh, Todd's back. Oh, Todd, sorry. You're actually working, making money. I'm sitting here sucking wind.
You here, I think?
What happened,
So
Frank?
can you help me?
What?
Yeah.
Island
Do you
Auto
really
Group.
want to know what
That's-
Island Auto Group is? Hold on.
Yeah, you got Mazda, and then what is it? Is
I'm
Jeep
pulling it up. Give
Island?
me 1 second. Relax. Stop talking. Hold on.
Anthony
all right,
Rapaport.
all right.
I love diesel.
All right. Island Auto Group dealership. Hold on. They have, according to this, they have everything. Their website lists every brand. It's Chrysler. Yeah, it's every brand they're listing.
All right, so go down to Clove and make a U-turn.
Island
Whoa,
Auto Group in
that's a
Staten
long
Island. Okay, so they have okay, by Royal Crown Bakery, they have 3 dealerships by the Honda, and then they have the ones by Rab. So you have to go. Oh, and they also have by the cemetery, I guess, the Jeep dealer, the Mitsubishi.
All right. So
All right.
then Royal Crown.
I'm glad to see you guys properly plan for this and have your map of where you gotta go.
Yeah, got the Trinity Productions on the ball.
That's right. We're going for a stroll. We're doing it our way. We're just asking for some help. Thanks, guys.
And
Thanks.
now
Appreciate the help for midday. Huh?
So I face the final curtain.
What's
Are
that?
you singing now? I don't know.
Frank Sinatra.
No, let's keep it that way.
What else? What do we got? Where's this dog poop situation?
I'm looking for it.
Some IT guy. You're not even efficient enough to get it up on the screen.
Well, I could, but you really need it on the screen.
It's a shitty situation.
It's easier to, the rings are easier to search on your phone. I
Oh,
got pictures of me. Look, you got me with Anthony. This.
Wow, action in his backyard.
With me with Anthony. Hold on.
We got hundreds of viewers right now. Hundreds.
Yeah, I kept 10 feet though.
Frank, what's Teresa making for dinner?
I don't know what she's making tonight.
Meatloaf! Christina doesn't think I'm funny. You ever notice Christina when she's on the show, this is all she looks like?
Here's
I'm
the
just
poop lady
I'm-
leaving.
I can't see it. It's nothing playing.
It's playing.
You can't even email it to yourself and share the screen, bro.
You want me to?
I
I
mean,
can't even see it.
I'll email to myself. Oh, there she goes.
I want to see her physically bending down and picking up poop.
All right. So this was Saturday at 12:30. Okay, fine. I'll get this.
You can bring it on. You can bring it on tomorrow. We'll give you some time. We're
Maybe
paying.
you can have her on the show.
I could. She would advertise. This is a service she offers. It's called 1-800 Duty Free, I think.
Duty free.
Free.
It's a shitty situation.
That's awesome.
One time I did the marketing and the copy for this like item. It's cool. It was like this pooper scooper where you like don't have to like manually scoop the poop. It's like a claw that does it for you.
No more bombs.
What a weird thing to write about.
This is her duty free.
No more bombs. That's great.
Look, she's got 718 dog poop.
I actually want to turn around. I'm going to start shitting in the backyard of the office. I want to come here and pick it up. I want to see if she knows the difference between human poop and dog poop.
She
Oh my
claims that
God.
like she knows what type of dog and what the poop looks like, and she'll tell you if there's something wrong. If there's something like you have to be worried about, if the dog's poop is changing, and she'll tell like in the past, like if I had a dog over, she'll be like, "Oh, you must have had a visitor," but she could tell the different poops.
A real gift.
Talk about an expert in your craft.
She's
Shit.
real talented. She knows the difference between bullshit.
Yeah.
All right, which today? Today's
Well, how
the
he gets a
third or the
kick out of
fourth?
himself.
Jimmy Thompson says hello, Frank.
JT, my favorite lawyer.
Jimmy T. You know what? Jimmy T gave his client 3 months to live. He couldn't pay his bill. Gave him another 3 months.
Well, I heard that they used to hurt
He's a
today.
good guy. He's
All right.
become a friend more than just a lawyer.
Boy, Moss really knows how to interview people, huh?
Oh, yeah, at least I bring him on the show the whole time. I don't leave him just fucking dead in the green room.
See, I leave my house.
Right. Right. That's what happens. There you go. Look at you leaving your house.
So I don't really leave. I stay. And let's see. I had people over. Like my mom came over. What am I doing there?
Triangle.
Oh, see? See, I leave my house.
Is that the west wing or the east wing?
That's the central wing.
All right. We're past 4 o'clock. You know how I feel about the 1 hour show.
I know. Frank, did you have fun?
It was a pleasure, gentlemen. And you're doing a great, lady. You're doing a great job. You make the team real quick and enjoyable.
Great. Thank you, Frank. We're glad you could be here. I just want to thank you. I want to sum up what we learned about Frank. So he didn't really like Moss, but he's kind of stuck with him. So now he likes Moss because Moss brings him coffee. And he also brings Moss coffee. Frank hates breakfast for dinner, hates peanut butter, hates honey, and loves pizza. That pretty much sums up. Oh, and
So
he
you
likes
don't
to
like
buy
me then,
everything at
Mike.
DJ's. Moss, you have anything?
Peanut butter is the greatest thing in the world.
Ugh.
Yes.
Ugh.
I like to
Yes.
put peanut butter on my, I won't say what.
Todd, do we have any guests for Gotham After Dark tonight?
Yeah, 22.
We have a special surprise guest.
Who is it?
How many? 4 of them?
I'm gonna shoot for 4. I like 4. I want to try 5 one day.
Whoa.
Jesus Christ.
All
All right, wait, let me stop you 1 second, Todd. Everybody, STK at home, it's back.
That's
Go
one
ahead.
of our
If you're
guests.
interested, you want to call Alex, email her, let her
Tell
know
Todd
Mike
sent you.
Bloomfield sent you. No, Todd. Let her know that Mike Bloomfield sent you. STK, it was delicious. Christina, was it good?
So good. I enjoyed it. Definitely.
Mother's Day is here. You want to do it? Order it. Delicious. Let her know Mike sent you so I get my raffle to potentially win a free dinner. So thank you. Let her know. Now we'll bring Todd back.
Hey, ladies, everybody, enjoy your day.
Bye,
Bye,
Frank.
Frank.
Thanks,
See you
guys.
later.
Bye.
Bye, Frank.
So I torture Frank, but he's probably one of my closest friends. I'm blessed to say I have a lot of friends, but he's one of my closest. We check in a couple times a day. And
Even during this, you still are?
Oh yeah. I mean, I listen. With all joking aside, I break his balls to no end. But I even if I go see him, like I'll stay on one side of the yard, he'll stay on the other. You know, I mean, I miss having coffee with him every morning. That was the highlight of my day. That was the only Moss time I really had.
Well, I get it because it's the same way. Like I miss hanging with like Jimmy, right? Jimmy's works for me, but he's also a very good friend of mine.
Jimmy,
and that's Jimmy Wilcox, your buddy.
You really want to hang out? You really could say you enjoy hanging out with Jimmy Wilcox.
Yes, I enjoy hanging out with Jimmy. And I miss it. Like, I miss being able to just spend time and bullshit. Like, all we do all day is, like, we just make fun of people and work, and it's fun. I miss
You and Jimmy ever make fun of me?
Probably. For being honest. We make fun of everybody. We make fun of ourselves. That's what's fun in the earth. In the
Christina,
world.
you ever make fun of me? Chris?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone on this show probably has made fun of you.
Yes.
Never mind.
Chris, if you got something to say it to my face.
You
Girl.
are the apple of my eye.
Oh God.
Can't really argue that. I mean, I am what most women think
I look forward to 3:00 every day.
most people do.
Do you make fun of us? Have you ever made fun of us?
Yeah, what about us?
It drives me crazy when Christina does her makeup on the show. Yep.
Wow,
Todd?
twice that happened.
It's a pet peeve. Listen, Bloomy, I thought you were a geek, but you're growing on me. And Todd, you really need a fucking haircut. But that's all right.
Are you getting a haircut?
Someone got a haircut.
I'm following the rules when it comes to that. No haircuts. I might try myself. If I do it, I'm gonna try it by myself. On
Why not have Andrea do it?
Nah, she's not gonna do it.
Why?
Really?
She's not gonna feel comfortable doing it now.
Wow. Hold on a second.
Is he calling Andrea?
Hold on.
I gotta pay JR extra money to come to my house. Oh, by the way, and did you tell them where the winner? Oh, sorry.
Gotham After Dark.
So
Okay.
I just want to know. I just received a text message from somebody that had corona, was in the hospital for 7 days.
Okay.
His antibody test came back negative.
Wow.
They said it's false.
Wow.
That's why it's almost pointless to go get the test right now.
What
it's
a fucking joke. Excuse my language. What a joke.
Waste
Isn't
of time.
that?
That's pretty fucking sad, guys.
Right. That's bad.
No.
That's what happened.
All right, here.
when we were.
Poop ladies entering the house.
I
Look,
can't
Moss,
believe
you
have
see?
this.
All right, now let me get the other footage of her picking up poop.
Oh
I'm
my
working
god.
on it. This is what Moss wants, and this is what Moss gets.
This is ridiculous. But he has a problem with me doing my makeup on it.
Chris,
I wanna
Quality
watch-
content. Quality content.
I just have to attack you, all right?
Come
All right?
on.
You South Shore stuck-up bitch that gets mad about fucking parades.
Don't you dare categorize me as a South Shore stuck-up bitch. All right? This bitchiness translates to the North Shore as well. Don't get it twisted.
All right.
Don't get her mad. She's scary.
Don't get me riled up now. Mosh, you're all blurry. There you are.
Don't worry about it. You know what I look like.
Oh, I know.
Unfortunately.
Burned into
All
the
right,
back
guys.
of my head.
It's 10 after 4.
All right. Well, so I have the time, so I'll pull it up tomorrow now.
I believe you, Mike.
What?
I believe you got a lady that comes in and picks up your poop.
Well, you said you wanted a live view of it.
I wanted to comment on her technique and how she picks up poop.
So we'll have it for tomorrow.
All right.
How's that?
All right.
We're coming by.
You're coming by where?
Moss, we'll stop by Partisan Town a little bit.
All right, we here. We're
Are you
gonna
really going to stop by?
Yeah, maybe. Do an exterior shot. He's in the SIADC.
And my truck is parked in front. Great.
There you go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Glorious. Magnificent. All right. God bless, guys.
All right,
Bye,
guys. On behalf of the Gotham team, the Techie Geek team, and Partners in Town, Midday with Moss, we are signing off. We'll see you tonight, 10 o'clock, Gotham After Dark. They'll probably have 22 guests. And that's about it.
22 minutes. Bye.
See you
guys.
later.
Bye. Do.
May the force be with you.